If you want to look like a pro in your next video podcast or maybe even in your next Zoom meeting, the Earthworks Icon USB mic has those looks for sure. But does it have the sound to match the looks? Well, I'm talking into it right now. This is the raw audio, so you can tell me. Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing some more tests with the Earthworks Icon USB mic, so you can find out if this is the right microphone for you. I'm Zane. Welcome to Audio Tech TV, where it's my goal to help you conquer the tech so you can unleash your creativity. Now, I just want to give a big thank you to Sweetwater for sending me this microphone to review. Currently, the Earthworks Icon USB microphone is about $350, but you can get it for about $15 a month using Sweetwater's financing. I've included a link down in the description so you get more details on that. Now, you've been listening to the Earthworks Icon USB mic. This is raw audio recorded in. I haven't edited this audio at all, and I'm about 9 inches away from the microphone. I do have the gain on the back turned back just a little bit, as this thing has a lot of gain to it, and we're going to get into the features in just a little bit. But this is sort of the sound quality that you'll get when you're doing something like a YouTube Live or Facebook Live or in your Zoom meetings. This is what it will sound like. Now, I do have a light fan that's kind of noisy. It might be picking that up, and also the computer fan is a little bit noisy, so you might be hearing that. So if you do hear any sound like that, that's what those are, and that's going to be typical if you have similar noises in the background. Now, before I get into some more of the audio tests, which are going to be some distance tests with this, plus I have some other things planned a little later, but let's look at what you get when you purchase this microphone. So of course you get the mic itself, which is a USB mic, and it's attached to this really nice swivel mount that can connect to pretty much any mic stand. So a great looking mic like this should be on a great looking mic stand, especially if you're in a Zoom meeting or on a podcast. You want it to look great. And it includes this really nice Triad Orbit custom desktop stand. It looks great when it's on this, but as you can see, it does connect to my regular mic stand that I have set up in my studio, which works for these videos pretty well. Also in the box, you get the USB cable with it, and there's a 15% off coupon for the Triad Orbit website. All right, now I just want to briefly talk about the quality of the build of this microphone. This is solid stainless steel. When you pick up the box, it is a heavy box, and part of it is because of the stand, but the stand doesn't weigh as much as the microphone itself. This thing is solid stainless steel. It's not plastic, it's not thin aluminum. It is solid, a great quality build. And now let's look at some of the features of this microphone. So like I said, it has this really nice swivel mount, so you can pretty much position this microphone any way you might want to. On the back, you have the gain knob, and if you turn it left, that increases the gain. You turn it right, and this is when you're facing it, right and left when you're facing it. You turn it right, and it decreases the gain, and that's good for the distance that you're going to be. So if you're going to be further back, you're going to want to turn it up. And if you're going to be really close up on top of it, you're going to want to turn it down. And like I said, I'm about 9 inches away from the microphone, and I have it turned down right now. And that's how good this mic picks up your voice. It's really designed for voice. So the gain knob also, if you push it in, you'll feel it click. That acts as a mute. So that's really nice to have when you're in a meeting and you don't want the boss to hear something that you're about to say. You just push that mute on and there's no worries. Or if you're interviewing somebody in a podcast and you don't want any of your breathing or other noises to get into the microphone, you can just push that, mute it, push it again, unmute it. It's that easy. On the back, there's also your USB port, and then there's a headphone jack there, so you can plug in your headphones and listen to what you're recording, or you can listen to the guest that you're interviewing, or whatever else you might have going on. There's also an LED light right underneath, and this is for more than just looks. When it's blue, that means it's turned on and ready to use. When it's green, that means it's actively streaming audio to your computer. And when it's flashing the green and blue, that means it's in the mute mode. And then when it's red, that means it's clipping and you need to turn your gain down. All right, so now I'm breaking out the measuring tape and I'm going to do some distance tests because you might be sitting further away or closer to it in your setup. So let's hear how it's going to sound in different setups. So right now, like I said, this is 9 inches away. This is unedited audio. So this is what the Earthworks Icon USB microphone sounds like unedited at 9 inches away. All right, so now I'm 1 foot away from the microphone. I've turned the gain up just a little bit. It's actually at the center position right now. And this is what the Earthworks Icon USB microphone sounds like raw at 1 foot away. All right, so now I'm 18 inches away from the microphone. I've turned the gain up just a little bit, and this is what the raw audio sounds like going through the Earthworks Icon USB microphone. This is raw audio. I haven't edited it at all. All right, so now I'm pretty much right on top of the microphone. I'm 3 inches away, and this is, again, the raw audio going through the Earthworks Icon USB microphone. This has not been edited at all. All right, so that was pretty interesting doing all the distances, and it kind of makes me wonder if I could use this as sort of a shotgun microphone because it picks up your voice really well from further away, and that's kind of a nice feature with this microphone. Now, I know this mic is really designed as a vocal microphone, not like a singing microphone, but more of a podcast or meeting microphone. But if you're like me, you might occasionally want to record an acoustic guitar in, or maybe even sing. So right now I'm going to test out what it sounds like on an acoustic guitar just to find out. All right, I might as well try it out with singing and playing the guitar at the same time. Now, don't judge it on my voice because I'm not really a great singer, but maybe judge it on the quality of the audio that's going into the microphone. So let's hear what that sounds like. I met a microphone, an Icon was its name. I met a microphone, and Earthworks was its brand. I met a microphone, and this is how it sang. I met a microphone, Earthworks Icon USB. All right, there's how it sounds with a little bit of vocals. So in my opinion, if you want a microphone that looks great on camera and you want the sound quality to match, then the Earthworks Icon USB is a great option for you. And again, I want to give a big thank you to Sweetwater for sending me this microphone to try it out. And if you want to check out some really nice looking studio headphones, click the video on the screen right now. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Audio Tech TV, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.